In the name of Allah Almighty, who is the most forgiving and is the most beneficent, this is James and I welcome you on my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn how to produce more unique words in less amount of time. Means we are going to target how to master to produce 1000 words, comprehensive words per hour. Because this is the standard speed which we need when we produce a formal piece of writing, or we write for our own organization, or even if we produce something in competitive examinations. These all types of situations are related to the standard methods and standard mastery we need to do, or we need in our professionalism. There are two types of men who do want to master writing skills. One group is related to professionalism. They are professional writers and they are freelancers. They work with organizations and they produce thousands of words in week for their own organizations. The second group is related to the students who want to hunt for highly paid jobs, or even if they do want to top in their examinations. Anywhere in the world we go, in any institution we take admission, or in any organization in this world we take job, we need writing speed. We cannot deny writing. This is the truth, and language and English language has become the global lingua franca. Particularly if we know writing, then we can rule over our own life and in our own career. I apologize, I have throat pain. Maybe I will not be able to talk in fluency, and this is problem with me, but I think you will manage and you will watch this video till the last. I have an example of this article. This is written by an author, and it is on 7 deadly sins, taken from Dr. Foster's play written by Christopher Marlowe, and it has 1800 words. It was produced less than 2 hours. It has quotations, it has explanations, and it has causes, effects of these deadly sins, and it has also given the solution. You will find this article in the description of this video, so if you are interested, then you can find out. I really apologize for that. If you want to master writing skills, again you have to check how much unique words you produce in your piece of writing. It is not the matter of the fact that how thousands of words. So for reaching to such a scale, we need to get mastery. Okay, and yeah, this article has more than 71% unique words, and it is not because this author is a 60 or 70 years old professor. He is a common person, but he has mastery over his skills. So this habit must be appreciated. Okay, now I'm going to tell you that whenever we produce a piece of writing, then what things we need to do in order to produce faster and with utmost good approach. I have this method. If you ever want to produce any kind of piece of writing, then you have to follow these methods. Maybe you will see these methods are quite simpler, but they produce and they guarantee the quality of writing. Okay, the first method, whenever you do want to produce something, you need to read out about the topic. And the second thing, you have to collect the synonyms and antonyms of topic which you are going to write for your piece of writing. And then you have to map out particular areas of your piece of writing. On third stage, you have to produce most fascinating outlines. By most fascinating outlines means you have to cover the targeted areas with beautiful vocabulary and with outstanding opening. Outlines are for your guidance, and even the sentences which are used in outlines you can use for the opening lines or for the concluding ones. You have to follow a particular structure of the paragraphs. Whenever you write, you must know that professional writers write a paragraph not more than 150 words and not less than 100 words. If you have already done sufficient practice on piece of writing or producing paragraphs and essays, then you will not feel much difficulty with this procedure. And remember, if you need to produce 1000 words, then you will need 7 to 10 paragraphs. I'm taking an example. You have to produce 10 paragraphs. For that, you need 10 opening sentences and 10 concluding sentences. You have to make them before you start writing the details of article or essay or anything you want to do. By writing opening lines and concluding lines, you will save your time and you will cover up all the time that you have invested in the very first opening. Because the first half hour is the most important one, in which you are mapping out your ideas, you are collecting vocabulary. If you need to collect, either leave it. But you need to collect the varieties of sentences and outlines, whatever I have told you. After collecting the opening lines and ending lines, you have to add your arguments in the body. This practice is done by the most of authors in the world, and they share this amazing method with their colleagues, and they have so many videos as well. And even I found these ideas from the books of so many authors, and particularly the person I love the most, Norman Lewis. One of the best authors who is also freelancer, and he has produced a chart. I have forgotten his name, but I noted the information in my diary. So I have brought you his methods and his marks for the quality of a piece of writing. He says that if you produce 50 plus unique words, then your piece of writing is okay. If you produce 60 plus words, then you are fine. If you produce 70 plus words, you are amazing. And if you produce 73 plus unique words, then you are the best author. Now one question arises, how we need to check that how many unique words we have used in a piece of writing. In the initial days, kindly write in your laptop, in your mobile phone, or try to use PC. Because when you write in examinations, you do not worry about that. You have enough practice with pen and paper. But if you practice on laptop, then you have already done a lot of practice, and your brain is going to produce most amazing sentence structures. So you will not feel any difficulty. If you have to appear in any kind of examinations, then you need to practice with pen and paper. Either this way is better than writing on a copy or a notebook. Okay, so write down whatever you wanted with this plan, and then check out your uniqueness in the softwares. You can download these softwares on Play Store, Unique Words, Word Counter, and there are so many softwares available on the internet that will tell you, and you need to register your official ID with their softwares, because they will not do any copyright if your piece of writing is used by any other person, then you will have complete right over your piece of writing. So find out uniqueness of words, because in those softwares you will find that how many different sentence structures you have used, and by this you will know how much mastery you have got over using English words and expressions. So this was the formula. I hope that it has helped you, and I will bring more videos for your help. And thanks for your love, thanks for your support. Especially my audience are from school, colleges, and from the universities. So I try to be simple and informal, because informal, and yes, I need to be more formal, but I try to be very simple, and I try to talk on their level is they can understand all things. Either if you do want to check the quality of piece of writing, then this article is given right down in the video description and you will find it. I've also attached the links of my own works, my own writing blog. You will find so many articles on English, writing skills, reading skills, pre-C writing, and there are so many other things as well. I always try my level best to produce or to present the things which are misunderstood in our society, and a large number of learners need this. So thank you again, and I will come again and meet you in another video. Thank you so much.